That sounds like that sounds like a heat shield, especially when they had the exhaust apart. And like the way he's describing it, it's not coming up to 3. Like
Bank 1 fuel
first he was saying it wasn't going past 3, but
Bank 2 fuel
with a fully loaded trailer, you're not going to just put the throttle down and end up at 3,000 RPMs.
Correction good.
You should have drove with the trailer, actually. All your fuel trims are in the green. Drop it down a gear. It's going to get your RPMs a little higher to get a better map. Red is on D-cell. We're going to have a fuel cut. Ooh, good. Pull it. No, go straight here. I'm going to have you. No. I'm going to have you. I want you to accelerate out of here. Good.
Go back to D or stay?
Put it. Leave it in that. So I want you to build some RPMs. And when I say go, because I'm going to hit enter, because I want to get the test in here. So, so let these people get ahead of us, and then. I want you to get it up, and then if you start like hitting high revs, get it into D. Don't over rev the tranny, but I want to hold her down a little bit. Okay, we're building a map. Give it to her all the way. Open her up. It's the only way we're gonna get a good test. This is what you're supposed to do. All right, let go. If you were all the way to the floor, we are not flowing good. So, like you're not going to get accurate test if you're afraid to floor it. You have to, and it's not bad to floor it. All the time, yes, but opening it up, it's not like I floor it, my engine brakes. So, I'd like to do another test, but if you look here, these lines should overlap. This is the calculated prediction. We're going to pull to the side. I want you to go from stopping to go.
Get ready.
All right, hold on. Let's start test. All right. Volumetric switching. Hold on. Start.
Car's coming
go.
up.
Nail it. Floor. All the way down. There we go. Let it go. Let her eat. Let her eat. Let her eat. Let her eat. We're getting accurate readings. Let her eat. All right, you can let off. Okay. Now, we're a little under. Table, actual, yeah, we got a mechanical restriction. Now, what we're gonna do is compare it. And our fuel trims are lined up here. And then the blue is the calculated difference. So as we climb and flow more and more, we get more and more up to a 20% difference there. So I think we got a flow problem. I think that cat could be restricted. So again, this is actual and calculated, yellow being actual. So the calculation is saying we should have more flow than we do, therefore we have a restriction, and then we're in the red here. That could be an air filter too, but where he said he thought your cat was going, that could be it. And let's just go here, back to your sharpshooter. Now that we're warm.
Time to engine temperature, good.
And that bank 1 cat. So I'm gonna have you pull over in the here. You don't have to do that again. I got 2 good readings there, but I'm gonna have you just pull over and idle up here for a second.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's see what we get. So, yellow is front O2 fuel control on bank 1. Right is front O2 fuel control, or O2s, showing the fuel control on bank 2. Now that we've moved, our
Fuel control,
O2s
good.
are reading better than
Fuel
we
control,
originally read.
good.
They're matching each other, but that could be due to something moving around in that cat. And that could explain the intermittent power issue he had. I mean, my rear, so now see how I'm showing here, my catalysts are both the same.
Mm-hmm.
The signatures look the same,
Yeah.
but that can be caused, I mean, that looks really good. So, I guess drive, let's see if we get this thing to rattle around, and we'll pull over at a different spot. And it could be the ceramic inside the O2 moving around, causing restriction once in a while. We'd have to ask. And it just, when he was looking at the cat, yeah, this is showing really good.
Fuel control, good. Fuel control, good.
Yeah, so drive up to the senior center, and actually, if you do go over bumps, that's not a bad thing.
The senior center's right here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You want me to stop?
Yeah, we want to rattle the engine. I'm just trying to move it around and get, if there's anything, or somewhere, pull over to somewhere.
We'll have to pull over at the water department.
The idea is, but hit a couple bumps or something. I want to see if there's something moving around in that cat.
I should have went to 28 the bumps. Or else. This road's very smooth. Captain's is smooth. I gotta go like back to 28. It's very bumpy there.
Anyone behind? Yeah, no. Or even like just jacking on our brakes.
I got a lot of traffic. I got box vans, Nissans, 6 cars in a row right behind me. Want me to like go back?
Yeah, but you'd be pulled over being drunk.
I ain't with these on.
Fuel control, good. Fuel control, good.
You remember when this line, the red, was way down here, it didn't match? And now they're looking the same?
I'm not paying attention because I'll never remember. It's that's like Japanese to me.
That's Japanese?
Yeah, Japanese or Chinese. One or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it. I'm lightheaded from whacking my head
Where'd you wag your head?
on the desk because the tools spilled. I bent over to pick them up and I stood up and I hit the corner. transfer case or a tranny was going, and I just think he's hearing a rattling from the exhaust or something. And it does sound, it's not like running nice and smooth. Do these things don't need tune-ups though, right? People don't do tune-ups anymore?
Yeah, you need tune-ups and
I've
shit.
never done it.
There's a longer interval, but I mean, air filters, plugs.
How many miles are on this? How do you get the mileage? I always get confused in this truck. But I got 140. I've never done it.
I'll tell you in a second.
What.
How many you got?
Oh, you can. There's a button you can push. It always gets confusing here. Oh, here it is.
Go through Swan Pond. There's speed bumps here.
I'm doing these bumps.
Yeah, that's working. But I want to like.
Want to make this one more?
Yeah, and then we can stop. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And then pull over right here. I just want to see if this red stays down, but I think it's because we got her.
Yeah, she's running rough. It's not like smooth running.
Cool runnings. Oh yeah. Stay there. Alright, you're taking a dive. Hold on.
This thing.
Oh, look at that. Way down. Well, both are down, but come on. Let's see what happens. Got fuel control. We got about a couple more. My battery's about to die, so we're gonna.
No, I'm trying to find the mileage.
Fuel
thing.
control.
I'll tell you right
good.
now.
But I should know how to check my mileage, so when I need to.
Yeah, hit info on your info over there.
It's still nothing. I thought it was up here somewhere. One of these trucks is really tricky.
Fuck. No misfires. Although you are about to trip a code on this, on bank 2 S1, bank 2 S2, bank 2, all your bank 2s. What about bank 1? It's not bank 1.
Fuel control good. Fuel control good.
I marked.
Time to engine
proposed well.
temperature good.
I've got the GMC truck ready for an oil change whenever you can fit it in. Thank you.
Put the throttle. 1, 2, 2. Give me some throttle. Hold on. Okay. Short-term fuel trim 1, short-term fuel trim 2, none,
Fuel control, good.
none,
Bank 1
long-term
fuel trim,
2,
correction, good. Fuel control, good. Bank 2
long-term
fuel trim,
1,
correction, good. Fuel control problem,
none,
system rich.
none, clear data.
I'm sure you're busy. But
Give me some throttle.
whenever you can get to it, I've just checked it myself, and it looks like it's way overdue.
Bring up throttle to like $2,000 and then let it off. Fuel trims are right on each other. Except bank 1.
Sorry, that should have said I just checked it, and it's way overdue. So whenever you can get to it.
Okay, one more thing here. Let me see if I can look at the math.
Bank 1 fuel trim, correction, good. Fuel control, good. Bank 2 fuel trim, correction, good. Bank 1 to Bank 2 fuel trim, correction, good.
Good here. Sharpshooter one more time. I mean, at so starting here at 2,000, we have 0% difference, which is fine. But then, as we climb to 3,500, and we can see the difference on bank 2 here. 2. Although, why?
Fuel control, good. Bank 1 fuel trim, correction, good. Fuel control, good. Bank 2 fuel trim, correction, good.
What's today's temperature? 70, 80?
74, I think, is the high. Right now,
Yeah.
my phone says 72.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just do one more little pull.
A little pull. What does that mean?
Accelerate, yeah.
Drive? Just accelerate or drive?
Drive, yeah, drive. And then we can go home.
Like driving here or on the main road?
On the main road, like an accelerate and then let off. So just up and down.
So get on
Like
the
we
main
did before,
road.
yeah.
Is that going to be fast enough right here to the lights?
If you give it to her, yeah. It's all about just getting up there, hitting it and letting off. You know, climbing through the gears, a few gears, and then letting off.
So they don't get accurate readings when they do it? Because they don't drive them.
No, all this stuff have to have been under load. This is like a generator. Like, you can run good, and then we hit it with load, and she dies. Yep, just come out of it. Keep it in it, keep 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 in it.
Gotta stop.
Good. Okay, I'll take that. VT, VFT compare. Test. Yeah, she's out. That was a better run. We did good there. Yeah, it's not pumping. So, not pumping means it's like an air compressor. Think of your engine like an air compressor, right? Forget the engine, forget the pistons, the fuel, all the electronics, all the sensors. Just spinning. Like you say you were spinning the engine, you hooked up a motor to it and you spun it, right? That's what an engine is. It's an air compressor. It's not pumping air. Your air compressor is not producing the air it should. It's not pumping the air. What can happen? You can have a clogged intake. It's not letting air in. It can't compress it if it can't get the air to compress. Or it could be on the restriction. You know, the outlet, the hose is kinked. That would be like your exhaust, your catalytic converter. Now, you could also, we're getting this data through sensors. Sensors could misreport that. But coupling it with a bunch of different sensors are kind of telling us there is a restriction somewhere. Like, where he knew your cat was bad. It's running good. Who knows if he's not liking this and he's hearing that rattling. You almost should just hop in it and drive with him. Say, tell me what you're not liking, or swing by if he's on the road.
I guess I'll drive.
And then see.
He asked me to go with him,
But
I don't know.
that said, catalytic converters and shit doesn't get better.
For this little spurring.
Well,
I can feel that.
we got to start looking at how many miles. Well, we'll find out how many miles.
897. That's why I'm driving right now, because I don't know if this has moved.
Yeah, and hit sitting, fuel filters, air filters.
So what do I tell Eli? I want a tune-up?
No. Let me look at it. I got to look at it and see if the ignition, I can scope it, actual scope your ignition, see if we're getting misfires. And then what he did with that O2 could cause it.
What do you do with the cat, you mean?
Yeah, that could cause...
See, he's got no fucking paperwork. He must know.
Yep.
I'll go ask him.
Yeah.
I'll say, what did you do with the catalytic converter?
If it's bad, it can cause, uneven airflow and turbulence.
That's could be causing
Yeah.
this.
You getting restriction on one side of your engine. And basically kind of what he did was he kind of faked it by what if he did do what I think he did.
Yeah, he faked it.
By
Use that word.
he put a bung which extends it out of the airstream, so it's reading different. But you're compensating for a failing component, and not replacing that component throws off every other test. You get what I'm saying? So even if that's not what's causing your problem, you've blindfolded the technician who has to troubleshoot it by, now I can't rely on the information from that sensor. You know what I'm saying? Is that accurate information, or is it due to the modification he made?
It changed. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So
I've stressed